What's going on, guys? It's DeathMonk here. Today we're going to be talking about how we actually managed to get to the actual solution for the most recent Easter eggs for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now, basically what we got first of all is at the end of the trailer that we actually got from later on yesterday. Basically there was like a URL which actually had the word hydro camouflage on the end. So as you guys can see, embark into stock for the last time and say the incantation Dreadnought. Find the areas which have changed in look. Defeat the fearsome groove and recover the intel. Walk the path of Mandala and survey the area. Operate the catapult and hold the bullseye. Now, it was actually Geeky Pastimes who actually on YouTube who managed to actually solve that. If I do manage to find this video, I'll link in the description. So that's rather interesting. So basically, we had to go back to, if you remember the /bulkhead link that I was speaking about yesterday. We actually managed to get some very similar maps, and each of these 6 little maps, which basically had land and water on it, each had a colour code outline around the outline of each, and these actually were the actual kind of like the code to actually unlock what we wanted to unlock. Now, I did get an email teaser from earlier on today, or from later on yesterday, which I'm still trying to get my head around, but I think it could have been related to the Zork Easter egg. But the actual solution to that Zork Easter egg was ballistic tension, environmental hazard, and sacred geometry. So that took us to, I believe, another website which actually had like a big large audio clip, and it actually had a little bit of an Easter egg here. It says, "Mom was so young in this picture, I didn't even recognise her at first, but that voice is unmistakable." Now, this obviously refers to Bowman Jr.'s mom. Now, this and it actually reads, "Hi Joe," who is the basically William's dad, or Joseph Bowman. "Here's a picture we took at Grand's birthday party. Everyone missed you so much. Hope you like the surprise I sent you. Angie." Now, if for those who don't know, if you stay tuned to my previous video, where there was a man who was being interrogated by William Bowman, he actually mentioned, the actual man mentioned that Angie was William Bowman's mum, I believe. So that's rather interesting. So another one we actually managed to get somehow or other was a link called Harbour of Refuge, and this came up with these different colour codes. One says persistent agent, taboo frequencies, total mobilisation, critical intelligence, force sequencing, and counter deception. Now, we still don't know the actual full solution of this at this present moment in time, but all these links were going flying in. I was watching Mr. Dalek JD's stream earlier on today, and all we got was just loads of links. We still don't know exactly how these tie together. Another link that came us moments later was called Semaphore Blackout, and these different codes that you guys can currently see on screen, Sign Fuel 2, Green Fuel 2, Sign Fuel 5, etc, 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 were all linked to those maps I was showing you. The one that has the green and the blue land on them, green land and the blue water on them, which is rather interesting. And these all had like boats, helicopters, fuel. We still didn't physically understand it in depth at this present moment in time, but there's a few more of the codes that you guys can currently see on screen, which all actually decoded, like, if you've ever seen those semaphore flags where people try to communicate using like red and yellow flags, if that makes sense, to denote different letters, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And this actually taken us to a link. It was actually called Colorbound, and it actually read, "Find the colour keys across Verdansk and Isolated. Combine them to translate the sequence for the final passcode." So 2110 13 32 3 2019 1 18 9 10 8 12 11 21. Now, it did take me a bit of a while to actually get this, but to actually decode that, there was actually a sequence of different letters, and each of them were corresponded to a specific code. Now, we still don't know exactly how a certain amount of people managed to solve this, but it did take around 20 minutes to half an hour to actually do the whole entire thing, somehow or other. But we actually managed to get this decoded, and what it actually translated into was 1 pieces 9 in 8 play 1. And once we actually managed to submit that, it actually came up with different, basically an achievement, and it was called Dead Draw. Know your history or be doomed to repeat it. Click here to claim your reward. And what that reward is some codes to redeem from Warzone, Black Ops Cold War and Call of Duty Mobile. So the first one, which is for Modern Warfare and Warzone, was a brand new skin, which is rather interesting. We got like different, not exactly sure what this image was, but that's rather interesting. We've got a wrap for the helicopter there. We've also got I believe that might be an emblem and a calling card at the top, which should be interesting. For Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, beg your pardon, we've got a weapon charm and a family portrait calling card. Now, if you remember back the very first time when we actually first got those, I forget the word I'm searching for, overhead projectors, and we had those slides that actually had like maps and actually what we saw was an image of Summit, but broken up into pieces of map, if you remember that. And actually I was thinking it was Mr. Dalek JD who actually managed to get a random image of what appeared to be a family portrait. So that was interesting. Now, lo and behold, guys, family portrait, which Mr. Dalek JD actually mentioned back on his Twitter account back in August, actually went to Treyarch and he actually asked him, how about put a family portrait in a Black Ops Cold War game? And look what happens, guys. Black Ops Cold War decided to put a family portrait as a calling card in for Black Ops Cold War, guys. So that's rather interesting. We've actually got we've got 4 zombies there. You can see a nuke going off in the background there. It appears to be fire going off behind them there. We've got a couple of crows. Really interesting here, guys. So we're not exactly sure when this. We do have rumours to suggest that there might be a nuke going off at some point in Warzone, but we still don't know when that is at this present moment in time, sadly. But here we go. We've got Call of Duty Mobile, so we've got what appears to be an emblem. We've got, I'm guessing these must be calling cards or emblems for your logo and things like that. Got a calling card at the top and a rather interesting skin from what appears to be some sort of shotgun, from what I can gather. So those are the rewards that we can unlock, guys. So reward redeemed. So basically, this specific redeem for the Call of Duty Warzone and Modern Warfare. You can unlock a Zonk-themed item set, including a weapon blueprint, calling card, emblem and spray, a Chopper Command-themed item set, calling card, emblem and spray, Kaboom-themed item set, River Raid-themed item set, a Pontex Pawn-themed item set, and an Air Raid helicopter skin. So that's really interesting. For the Black Ops Cold War, you get obviously a charm and a calling card, as I've aforementioned. And for Call of Duty Mobile, I've already redeemed this, guys, so it'll become invalid for you guys. So managed to get that redeemed, and that was to unlock the bits aforementioned with Call of Duty Mobile. So I want to know what your thoughts are of that. Please do let me know in the comments box down below. I'm just going to go quickly through the actual link that we got from one of the YouTubers, and it actually came back with a link. It's called Perseus is Out There. And in this new video clip, which I'll now show you on screen, we're going to see what William Bowman has to say.
Together, we have begun to unravel the secrets that lie beneath the surface. The operations that take place under the cover of darkness. Heroes and traitors, and those caught somewhere in between. The Cold War is not just a thing of the past. The struggle for power and control is real, and it permeates across every nation on the planet. Make no mistake, Perseus is out there. Stay diligent, know your history, or be doomed to repeat it.
Wow. So as you guys heard, Perseus is out there, or be doomed to repeat it. So that's rather interesting, guys. I want to know what your thoughts are. Please let me know in the comments box down below. Yesterday we actually managed to get some score streaks that were reportedly being leaked by, I believe it was the Gaming Revolution, if I'm not mistaken. But we managed to get some images from the obviously from the game's beta that we obviously just fairly recently finished, and for most of images to avoid DMCAs. We obviously don't want any copyright strikes, but basically what we've got is the incendiary bow, the RCXD, armour, spy plane, counter spy plane, flamethrower, care package, sentry turret, death machine, cruise missile, artillery, hand cannon, napalm strike, air patrol, war machine, strafe run, harp, attack helicopter, chopper gunner, VTOL escort, and gunship. Now, the icons in the images are shown across social media, reveals to what appears to be an AC-130 variation, advanced UAV, annihilator pistol, and more options for the game. However, it's not 100% clear yet as to how users have gotten access to the game, or if this is just an internal leak from the final build. Obviously, the full game launches on November 13th on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One and PC. So that's rather interesting, guys. I want to know what your thoughts are. Please do let me know in the comments box down below. So, if you obviously with Charlie Intel, they've just actually a little bit more of an explanation in writing about how you can actually redeem what we've just spoken of today. So, hope this has helped, guys. I want to know what your thoughts are. Please do let me know in the comments box down below. I'm just going to quickly finish off talking about a few of the characters that were actually spoken of the other day. If I've just managed to find them again. Here we go. So we've got Gorby Weaver, who obviously is one of the main characters for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies. So for those who don't know Gorby Weaver, he's a veteran covert agent who returns to action as a special commander of Bocw, a CIA strike team tasked with combating zombie outbreaks across the globe. Though this Russian-American wore the uniform of a special forces operator in the past, Weaver now wears a shirt and tie as he oversees field ops from his command centre. Now in his late 40s with salt and pepper hair and bushy moustache, Weaver still sports an eye patch and reminded that Black Ops victories come at a price. So that's rather interesting, guys. Just want to quickly go into a couple more. Samantha Maxis. Now in her early 30s, Samantha's intelligence from obviously from the initial trailer that we got. Fearlessness and fluency with languages led her to a career in covert operations as an agent for the West German BND intelligence agency. However, the events of Black Ops Cold War led her to go rogue as she attempts to stop the zombie outbreaks unleashed by the events at Project Endstation. Her knee-high boots, leather coat, and silk scarf are stylish yet practical. Sam is above all capable, self-reliant, and no-nonsense despite her dry wit and gallows humour. So that's interesting. I believe we've got a couple more descriptions here, guys. Oh, that's just a little bit more of a overcopy of that. So that's interesting. So I hope you guys found this video rather interesting. I think we've managed to finally crack the final codes before the full game comes out. Like I say, guys, we still don't know when the Warzone event's going to happen, but once we do get information about what's going on with this Warzone event, I'll be sure to let you guys know, so make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please smash the subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell so you don't miss more videos. And if you guys enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. Until the next episode, peace out.